Photo Ted Hyman, 247 Sports 1 Baker Mayfield plants the OU flag at the Ohio Stadium 50-yard line last year in Norman, Ohio. State fans showed up in droves and drowned out the Memorial Stadium crowd with Ohio chants that could be clearly heard on the television broadcast. The Buckeyes won that game 45-24 and effectively ended the Sooners' college football playoff hopes in the third week of the season. So when the Sooners won their return leg 31-16 on Saturday night in Columbus, Baker Mayfield returned the favor by planting an OU flag at the Ohio Stadium 50-yard line. Well, that's how it is. Hupic.twitter.comgjhb4z5ufu 11 Warriors at 11 W. September 10, 2017. The flag doesn't actually stick in the ground, probably because its staff is flat on the end instead of having a dangerous spike for no reason, but Mayfield is a showman at heart, and he so demonstratively waved the flag about beforehand that Ohio State fans are every bit as mad as they would have been if Mayfield had bored it several feet into the Earth's crust, permanently scarring their field in the process. "Oh, no, Hess not," Chris Fowler says, almost speechless. "Hess not going to plant it at midfield in the O, is he? Oh, wow." And since this is the second game of the home anthem series, the Buckeyes have no means of seeking revenge. The only thing better than a revenge flex is a last word flex. 2 Lamar Jackson takes early lead in the Heisman Trophy race. Speaking of revenge flexes, remember last week when a UNC linebacker claimed the Tar Heels were going to shut down Lamar Jackson when keeping it real goes wrong. Pic.twitter.comwj8bfrmnbc Matt McGavick at General Wasp September 9, 2017. Ron Howard narrator voice. They didn't. Instead, Lamar Jackson became just the second player in FBS history to pass for 300 yards and throw for 100 yards in consecutive games, on his way to accumulating more than 1,000 total yards in his first 2 games, something only 2 other players have ever accomplished before, one of the others being a former Heisman-winning quarterback from Louisville named Lamar Jackson. 3 James Franklin equates beating Pitt to beating Akron. The Keystone State rivalry has taken so many twists and turns in the past year. We went from Sioux City onward, State proclaiming that Penn State deserves a better rival than Pitt, to Pitt keeping the Nittany Lions out of the playoff, to James Franklin deflecting all preseason questions about his Week 2 game rematch against Pitt by redirecting the conversation to sus Week 1 game against Akron. We're completely focused on Akron, 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 Akron. James Franklin at Kitch Franklin, August 29, 2017. But after the clock struck triple zeros on Penn State's 33-14 win over the Panthers on Saturday, Franklin revealed that his "we're taking it one game at a time" diplomacy was all just a long con to set up this quip. Last year for their win it was like the Super Bowl, but for us this was just like beating Akron. At Kitch Franklin on win versus Pitt. Pic.twitter.comrxg9FNTD34 Big Ten Network at Big Ten Network September 10, 2017. 4 Georgia fans take over South Bend despite a big controversy over a ticket broker keeping hundreds of Georgia fans locked out of Notre Dame Stadium. Bulldogs fans packed the arena and even seemed to outnumber Fighting Irish fans on Saturday night. Notre Dame Stadium looks pretty full of red and black. UGIFs. Pic.twitter.comjvu6z9 Robs, Reddit at Reddit September 9, 2017. It's a sea of red and black at Notre Dame Stadium. Pic.twitter.com0mxzx1feh9 Matt Chernoff at Realm Atlanta September 9, 2017. After the game, Kirby Smart said the traveling fans created a home game atmosphere for UCA. That will make things easier on your true freshman quarterback making his first career start, which ended in a 2019 win for Jake Fromm and the Bulldogs. Georgia could play a great number of away games where their fans threatened to outnumber the home teams, and it would be neat, but not all that remarkable. but walking into South Bend and drowning out the fans of a team considered to be college football royalty, it's as impressive for UConn as it should be embarrassing for Notre Dame. 5. Nick Saban threatens to hire an Alabama reporter. There is only one coach in the country who could make a prospective offer of employment sound like a threat. His name is Nick Saban. In future weeks, if you would like to notify me of great achievements in flexing, contact me on Twitter at meetmetips or by email at connor.tap@cbsi.com.